Let c equal 2 pi over 11. What is the value of sine of 3c times sine of 6c times sine of 9c times sine of 12c times sine of 15c over sine of c times sine of 2c times sine of 3c times sine of 4c times sine of 5c? Let's first work at plugging in c into the expression. So that will then just be sine of 6 pi over 11 times everything over the denominator. And then we realize that we can first cancel out a sine of 6 pi over 11 in the numerator and the denominator. So we're left with this expression here. Now let's look at some other properties of sine. First off, we know that sine of x plus 2 pi times a constant or an integer k is still equal to sine of x because the period of sine is 2 pi, where k is an integer. And then we also have that the sine of negative x is equal to the negative sine of x. Now let's see how we can use these two in our problem. So to simplify our expression further, let us first subtract a 2 pi from every single term inside the sign in the numerator. So 12 pi over 11 becomes negative 10 pi over 11. So sine of negative 10 pi over 11. 18 pi over 11 becomes negative 4 pi over 11. The next one becomes sine of 2 pi over 11. And the last one becomes sine of 8 pi over 11. And then let's leave our denominator the same still. So sine of 2 pi over 11, sine of 4 pi over 11, sine of 8 pi over 11, and sine of 10 pi over 11. Well, currently we see we have some terms that are the same in the top and bottom. So we have this cancels with this, as well as these two. And ultimately, we are going to be left with sine of negative 10 pi over 11, which can be rewritten actually as the negative of sine 10 pi over 11 and the negative of the sine of negative 4 pi over 11. Okay, so we have these two expressions in the numerator, and then our denominator, there is the sine of 4 pi over 11 and the sine of 10 pi over 11. Okay, so we see that there is repeated terms again that can be canceled out after we took out the negative sign. So this cancels with this, and this cancels with this to leave us with two negative ones in the numerator. So that means this will equal negative 1 times negative 1 over 1 times 1, which just ends up being 1, and that gives us our answer choice E.